officer showed me the photo, me, standing alone in the dark, but what froze my blood wasn't the picture, it was the shadow standing behind me, a shadow that wasn't mine. If you think the taxi was the nightmare, you're wrong. That ride wasn't the beginning, it wasn't even the middle, it was the moment everything finally caught up to me. The officer slid the photo closer, like he didn't want to touch it anymore. The picture was time-stamped 11:42 p.m., 5 minutes before the cab arrived. I stood under a streetlight, scrolling my phone, but behind me, just barely visible, was a long, thin silhouette. It didn't have a face, it didn't have features, just a stretched figure leaning forward. As if whispering something directly into my ear, my knees went weak. I was alone, I whispered. The officer shook his head. You weren't. He pulled out a second photograph. This one zoomed in. The shadow behind me had a head, tilted, bent at a sharp angle. Just like the driver's head in the taxi, I staggered back, but the officer wasn't done. He opened a folder full of photos. Every single one had me in it, different days, different outfits, different places, but the same figure behind me, watching, always just out of focus, always with that unnatural tilt. I asked how long this had been happening. The officer didn't answer. He just turned on a small monitor and played the CCTV recording from that night. I saw myself walking, then stopping, looking confused, checking my phone like the signal dropped. Then my body jerked just slightly, like someone tapped me on the shoulder. But in the video, no one was near me. Then the cab pulled up. I watched myself get inside, but the inside camera, the one taxis normally have, showed something impossible. The driver's seat was empty, empty when I entered, empty while I talked, empty while I screamed. No driver at all, just me, talking to nothing, like I was arguing with air, like I was losing my mind. The officer paused the footage. Do you understand why we're concerned? He asked. My voice cracked. What was that thing? He didn't answer. He just looked, scared. The officer brought out a final document, a taxi registration, but the name of the driver was smudged. Like ink dragged by water, only one word was readable: retrieval. Not a name, a designation, a job. What does that mean? I asked. He hesitated. Then he said, We've seen this before. My stomach dropped before. He nodded. People report a driver who never turns around, never speaks, never blinks. He leaned in closer. Disappearances follow. No one has ever survived the full route before. My voice trembled. Full route. The officer swallowed hard. It always takes them to the same place, a place we have never found. I ran my hands through my hair and froze. Strands of gray, long gray strands, not mine. My heart stopped. The officer noticed. What's wrong? I didn't answer. I reached into my pocket. There was something there. Something I didn't put in my pocket. A small scrap of paper, folded neatly. My fingers shook as I opened it. 3 words, written in shaky handwriting. You ran again. My breath turned ice cold. Officer. I whispered. I didn't write this. He didn't get a chance to reply. The lights in the station flickered, once, twice. Then everything went dark. In the pitch black, I heard it. That same sound from the taxi. The slow, unnatural inhale. Like air dragging through cracked glass, right behind me. Backup lights switched on. The officer was gone. His chair was overturned, and on the floor were fresh photographs, dozens of them, all of me, all from different angles, all taken in the last 10 seconds. But the last one, the last photo, was the one that made my heart stop completely. It showed the back of my head, meaning the camera was behind me, meaning someone was standing there. Right now, I turned around.